Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are having a great day. It is Wednesday, almost a little after 8 o'clock tonight, so I'm not sure if you'll see this video tonight or in the morning. Depends on how long it takes to upload. I'm going to take you on a tour of my kitchen. It is done in gingerbread this year. I've never done that before, so that was fun. Now, you guys, I want you to help me out. The same thing is happening this year that happened, same thing is happening this year that happened last year. My Christmas videos are just not getting the views. Like, it's kind of, disheartening, because some of this I did with my YouTube friend, with my YouTube family in mind. But anyway, I know I sound like a whiny 5-year-old, but what can I do? You guys help me. So do you guys not want to see like seasonal decorating and home tours of like Christmas and fall and things? Do you only want to see the thrifting and how I style thrifting? If nobody wants to see these seasonal home tours, then I won't do them. They're a lot of work, and if y'all aren't enjoying them, I won't, it's part of why I do this is for your enjoyment, But if you do like them and you do want to see them, please like and share. Let's try to get these views up. I still have my foyer to put up and my bedroom. So 2 more Christmas videos, and then the Christmas tours will be over. Depending on how the views go, I may or may not do a home tour. Not a whole lot has changed in any of the videos, since I filmed any of the videos. But you guys let me know. Am I not doing what you guys want to see? So anyway, if you do want to watch it, here's the kitchen, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, y'all, so most of you have already seen the video where I did the hutch. It was just a video on its own, but this is in our kitchen eat-in area, and for the most part, I'd say 98% of this is vintage. So of course it's all thrifted from flea markets, antique shops, thrift stores, estate sales. But this turned out a lot better than what I had thought it would. Here is behind the couch, going into the family room. Just have my little basket there with a cute gingerbread pillow. I did keep out my old pickle jar with some rolling pins in it. I've got my cabbage cutter. Just very simple. There's so much going on. You do have to have a few just simple little areas. Down here in my chicken wire shelf, I have kept the milk glass apothecary jars, or spice jars. I've seen them listed for both in that size. And all of my little houses, but my houses are not lighting up, so I'm gonna have to go get new batteries for all of them, I guess. Over here, just some cute little reindeer for a pop of color. And then this is that old electric lamp made to look like an oil glass that we thrifted at the flea market last month. Just kind of sitting there on the tater box. So that is the view from there. And then my gallery wall of ironstone plates. I did take the middle platter out and put in that gingerbread sign, but I wasn't quite ready to take all of my platters down. And so on each shelf, I have in the little creamer a Christmas tree, just a little candle holder to kind of add some color there. That is my old vintage Santa mug that I thrifted a couple months ago. And that is an old postcard that I showed you guys. And then over here, I just repeated the same thing. I am a symmetry girl. I have a very simple cocoa bar this year. Just have those vintage mugs. Those Santa mugs are not vintage. They came from Hobby Lobby. Actually, all of this is new. Well, not new this year, but it's not our vintage things that we all love so much. All right, and here is my kitchen table. And this was one thing that really slowed this video down. I just could not get this table right. It's still not exactly how I would want it, but I decided I'm going to show it anyway, because everything is not perfect. And sometimes on YouTube, I feel like we see things that just kind of, they look perfect, and that's just not real life. All your vignettes are not going to be just picture perfect. Some of them are going to be amazing, and some of them are just going to be practical, and some, you know, are just, you're not going to be able to get just right. And this was one. Now, Greg wanted his milk glass incorporated. He kept sneaking pieces in here, and I finally was like, I want them all to match. Pick out all the same pattern. So he did pick out some hobnail pieces that I just kind of mixed in with the little gingerbread man. And this is a gingerbread house that I got at Hobby Lobby last year, and I have it on his ruffled edge cake plate, hobnail cake plate. And then I love this little runner. I thought that it was so cute, but I really kind of wanted to put a green table runner under it, and I never could find the right shade of green. And we all know that reds can fight, and I have a lot of red going on. And then the tables, the plates that I ended up going with are these Santa Claus plates that I got from Hobby Lobby last year, the peppermint plates that came from Hobby Lobby last year, and then that green charger. My table is not wide, so it's hard to do placemats and a table runner. So I just decided overall to end up with the table runner. So this is my kitchen table. This is the garland that we have over our door. So let's take a little bit closer look at that. As you can see, it's just repeated. It matches the tree with the candies and the red and white and the bows. And it goes all the way up. I left my southern sign up. I pretty much don't change that out. But then all the way down with the candies and the red and white. Now I wanted to show you, I didn't show you this when I showed the hutch. You know, I've been showing how I've been collecting, these are antique actually, postcards. So what I did with them is I just put them on a velvet ribbon and hung it down the side of my hutch. Good, you can see I just added a few little festive things. This old log cabin syrup I thrifted at an estate sale this summer. And then here, this is just very simple. Behind that as a riser, I'm using my Snow White Regency plates. These cute little deer came from Walmart, and the candy cane trees came from Hobby Lobby. Now you're gonna see a huge gap on my counter. And I know you're used to seeing everything all piled up. I have that gap just for all the cooking that we do in Christmas time, right? We have to have a place to put all of our treats that we make and all the casseroles and things for all of our gatherings. Here you see I just put some candy in that little bucket with that. This is probably some of my favorite winter greenery. It just has a little sugar cut, like, it's supposed to look like snow and ice, I guess. Going along with the gingerbread theme, just a cute little dish towel. A dish towel sometimes can really make or break a little area. The right dish towel adds so much character. And then I just put some little gingerbread tier tray things that I used last year in my windowsill. And then a little Santa mug that I got at Walmart last year in my meat grinder. And I brought a tier tray back out this Christmas. I used to always do tier trays, but since I've been doing a lot of thrifting and trying to add the vintage items, I haven't done tier trays as much. And none of this is vintage. It is all stuff I've gathered over the past few years. I used my big Santa mug I got from Hobby Lobby as my utensil holder. Kept the stove very simple. There's a gingerbread street sign. And then here is probably my favorite area. I've got Greg's milk glass spice rack with the red metal spice rack that he got. I think he won that in an auction. And then there is my latest ironstone pitcher with all that wonderful grazing and just sort of aged look, with my mashers that I've collected and a few little holly berries. So I love the way that little area turned out. Kept the rate very simple, just added a couple of little Christmas aprons. Those are some thrifted vintage pot holders. So that stayed very simple. Now I absolutely love how the top of the fridge turned out. There is my pickle jar that I have put all of my collected vintage cookie cutters. There's some more of my Snow White Regency dishes. In my little mixing bowl, I added some vintage kitchen tools to go with the trees. There are my butter molds, or butter stamps, I guess. More vintage utensils. My old scale with my ironstone bowls. But it's a little baking vignette. I absolutely love how that turned out. And then since this is the catch-all area, that is all we have right there. A little gingerbread part lady and house. And then going out of the kitchen, we have the same garland that mimics the garland over the French doors. I did add my Milk and Cookie Company sign. And so above the cabinets, I just added some gingerbread people and of course some garland. I put the little gingerbread garland that Hobby Lobby had out this year up there. And over here, those gingerbread men right there, they're vintage. I've had those for 24 years. There's my ironstone platter back there. Another house. I took some more of my green and red utensils with my old colanders. Made that cute little setup. But we still comparatively kept this simple up here this year. I know some of you may not think that's simple, but it is for us. All right, and now to the island. I really don't like a lot of things on my island. Like I've talked about before, that is a work surface that I use. But Greg had just won this ironstone soup tureen. I'll give you a little closer look. I like the little pattern on it. And so I thought, well, let's, it'll add a simple little touch. So I just put some berries and picks in it. And since the back does show, I just got that cute little gingerbread hand towel to come out of the back to give it a little bit of character. Okay, so that is my gingerbread kitchen for 2023. I did keep it a little bit simpler this year than what we normally do. But there's your look at it. Okay, so that was my kitchen for 2023. I did not do as much in the actual kitchen area as I usually do. I just need, there's so much going on in that area that I did need few places for the eyes to rest. And like I said in the video, I need places to put all those plates of cookies and Christmas treats. So I did have to leave a little bit room for those things and not just have vignettes all throughout my kitchen. So anyway, guys, I hope that you like this video. Remember, please like and share. If you do, remember to let me know as to whether or not you're wanting to see these kind of videos, and we will, change it up for what my viewers are actually wanting to see. But until then, guys, it's like I said, it's Wednesday. Not sure. I may try to have my foyer video up this week. That's my goal. But you guys have a great rest of your week. And until I see you next, happy thrifting.